Hey, coming to you from Western Massachusetts, aka not Boston, is the Script Apart podcast. It's not just the only podcast around, but the only podcast about hapless actors navigating their way through fictitious bad movies. The premise of the show is simple. I've taken some of the worst movie ideas I've ever come up with and have written out whole scenes for my guest actors to read. However, the catch is that my actors have not read these scenes beforehand, and in fact, don't even know the premise of the movie. Join us as we do blind reads through this jumbled mess and try to make sense of things. I am still your host, Neil Bonsteel, and I still take full responsibility for everything, and my returning guests are Anthony and Liz and Anthony.
Hello.
All four of us.
So glad you guys returned.
Thank you for telling us to return.
Yeah.
Thanks for reminding us that we're returning.
Thanks for returning us to the store.
Okay, you want to just jump into it? Do you want to play a game?
I like games.
Let's play a game.
Games are fun. Now I'm giving you the option.
Oh.
We can go back to the logline game or do something new.
Let's do something new.
Yes!
What if I don't like the new thing? You should tell us
You
what the new
won't
thing is.
like the new
thing. So I like the log line thing. What's the new
That'll
thing?
come back next week.
Okay, well
'cause
tell us
I
what the new
haven't-
thing is.
Okay. First off, credit to Rachel for discovering this. Second off, we don't actually have a title for it because it's difficult, so I'm going to give you all the titles of the game. Somebody fix Netflix, please. More like Nutflix. Lost in translation. Attack the gelatinous blurb.
Not that one.
Blurb salad? Or Q wrote this shit.
Q?
Q.
Q-U-E-U-E.
Oh, like a line in England.
Q.
Yeah.
I thought our buddy
Fancy.
Q wrote it.
I can't take credit for that one either, but we all know Netflix. If you go and click on the movie, it gives you a description and the director who's acting in it, how long it is. It's very nice. However, if you don't, you just hover over it, you'll be greeted with a logline that seems to be written by a bad stand-up comic from the 1990s.
So it's indeed another log line name.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's a little different, though. They're snarky, tonally deaf, and usually incorrect.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know this.
Oh my God,
about
it is
Netflix.
a trip. The way it's going to go is I'm going to read this blurb to you. I'm going to take turns one at a time. And
No dinging?
No dinging. No dinging. And if you get it right, you get 5 points. But if you get it wrong, it goes to your opponent.
Oh.
Oh.
If they get it right, they get 4 points. If you get that wrong, it goes back to your opponent again. 2 points, 2 points, and then 1 point, 1 point, 1
I'll
point.
let you take care
Yeah,
of all that.
please
As
Yeah,
long
yeah.
as you have,
No.
you're going to
I
be
got
keeping
it.
track with
Hang
an
on, I got
implement
it.
there?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
My implement. So, for instance, here's a good example. A dad and son brave hunger and depraved
seen this
survivors
movie.
in a post-atomic wasteland. This road trip's pretty dicey.
Now, do we have to tell you if it's real or fake?
You have to tell me what movie it is.
The Road.
Oh, okay.
The Road,
Right,
right?
okay, yep.
But this is a
Anthony's
like,
going to slay at this.
No.
Oh
Well,
man, I know
I've-
the other game. Damn.
No.
Okay, so
Anthony knows all the movies.
that was an
No.
easy example. Another
Yes.
easy example is when a little boy gets ghoulish, a scary book pops up, turning bedtime stories
Babadook?
into dead time stories.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Is
what
it the
that should be.
Babadook?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It
okay.
is. But it's a sort of like
The what was
dead
it?
time
Babadook.
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 But it's like
Babadook.
dead time stories.
Can you read them all in an Adam Sandler voice? Bedtime stories into bedtime stories.
Might give you a point just for that.
I'll take it.
Oh, come on, that's
No, I know. All right. That
Okay.
being said,
Real game?
real game. They're going to start easy and get progressively more stupid and difficult.
Who's going first? Yeah, this is some dead air right now.
Yeah.
This is bullshit.
I can edit out whatever I want.
Some dead time air.
No, that's a negative
right.
point for Liz.
Yeah. For that, you're starting.
All right.
So the way it's going to go, you get one guess. Get
I'm
that wrong. If it's
terrible.
Anthony, we're just going to bounce back and
I
forth.
don't watch movies. All right.
But you can at least know of movies.
She's
I'm aware that there's a
not giving
thing called
herself
a
enough
movie.
credit.
Okay. Well, you're halfway there.
All right.
After a long, lonely trip through space, the only person this astronaut has to talk to is himself. Sort of.
Sort of.
The Martian.
Solaris?
I have no idea.
You gotta give me something.
E.T.
Nope.
Moon?
There we go.
Hey, all right.
I
2
went to
points.
the moon.
It's Sam Rockwell being up on the moon and junk.
Yeah.
I told you he's gonna.
You love Sam Rockwell. I'll show you his picture later.
Is that Jurassic Park?
No.
I have no
Sam
idea who
Neill.
Sam Neill
All right.
is.
He's the dad from Joshua.
All right. Oh, okay. Yes, I do like him a lot.
Sam Rockwell. Great. Ready. College students tracking a bear killer get caught up in a frightening trap. It's not a teddy bear picnic.
Then what is it?
What movie is it?
Oh, I see. College kids hunting a bear.
Not a teddy bear picnic.
Grizzly man.
Oh,
Too soon? Too soon.
Pooh.
No.
She liked that one.
Anthony, you're up again.
Could you read it again?
Okay.
No.
No. Oh, college kids hunting a bear.
Get caught up in a frightening.
It's not a teddy
college
bear
students
picnic.
tracking
No, I'm
a
aware
bear.
that it's not a teddy bear picnic. I wasn't going to guess it's a teddy bear
Well,
picnic.
then it's obvious, then, isn't it?
It's a different bear picnic.
Yeah.
Ooh, I know what it is.
Do you really?
Yep.
Bear. We're looking for a bear. We're college kids. Where's that bear?
Yeah. So close. So close. Where's that bear? ...
Question mark. Bearhunters.org.
Good one, but no.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. Not a teddy bear picnic. You literally just said.
Quote unquote, not a teddy bear picnic.
Yeah, you spoiled it in your.
Yeah.
Is that it?
You guys, I'm giving you one more. One more
Okay.
guess each.
Teddy bear massacre.
Barely legal.
Aw.
Hot, but no. Troll hunter.
Oh.
Oh, that's right. They do go after a bear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had that
All
on easy
right.
Man, I saw
example.
that one time.
I
in
saw that one
theaters.
time too, not in theaters, but
And
I
I'm
loved
sitting
it.
next to a short person who couldn't see subtitles over the tall person.
Did
and
you
they had a
read them?
miserable time.
Oh. I saw Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and I forgot my glasses. So my friend had to read the whole movie to me, and everyone was very upset. And then when the credits were rolling, I said, well, that wasn't very good. Oh, poor everyone. Hey, let's try that again. What do we got? What do I got?
Sorry,
Two
that was a
points
little
to
more
none?
difficult. Yeah, 2-0.
Okay.
Liz,
Yes.
the only thing this cute and cuddly bear loves more than a snack is a whole lot of kicking and punching.
Kung Fu Panda.
Yes, yes.
Can I say no more movies about bears, please?
I'm
also
sorry,
say
this is all bear.
Pandas aren't bears.
I know, right?
But that's why he's saying stupid people are writing the bylines
okay.
or taglines or fly lines. Yes.
3 office buddies conspire to help a naive coworker lose his innocence, whether he's ready or not.
Oh God, I hope he's ready. That's some
Or
kind of
not.
weird. Oh, all right.
Or
3
not.
work buddies help his buddy lose his virginity.
His brain's really wrinkling.
Oh, the 40-year-old virgin.
Yeah, there we go.
Those aren't office buddies.
I know.
Those
That's
are office
the
buddies.
whole point is you have to think outside the box because everyone's an
Oh, but you
idiot.
know what? He's from The Office. Oh.
Oh no.
Smarter than us. Okay, we're going a little hard now.
Okay. That's what you're telling me. It's my penis.
For those listening, that was a dick joke.
1 of 4 today.
Yeah.
Look out,
They
kids.
got their bingo cards out. Okay, ready? Liz, a schizophrenic teenager meets the average American family. Their idyllic suburban existence is in danger.
Don't most American families have a schizophrenic teen in them?
Well, this is one that's not in them. He's meeting them.
Okay. Ghost Dad.
Oh boy.
It's in danger. Schizophrenia.
I don't know.
Give me something.
We need to talk about Kevin.
No. No, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Schizophrenic teenagers. Jiminy Christmas.
Was that the guess?
Yeah. No. Gosh, I just can't even think of a
No, I know. I can't either.
Anna Green Gables.
I'm afraid not.
Little Anne was a little weird, wasn't she? That counts.
Are we just doing a full pass
Yeah, I
on
think
this
so,
one?
yeah.
Oof, Donnie Darko.
Donnie Darko was from the family.
But yeah, he's their kid.
He's their
Yeah.
He didn't
kid.
introduce
know.
himself to them.
And who said he had schizophrenia?
I don't know. Hey, I didn't make these up. These are real,
like,
okay?
hi,
These are completely
Mom,
real.
Dad, I'm your son Donnie. What?
I know you named me that 15 years ago. I just felt I should let you know and reintroduce myself.
Back to you.
Okay.
Vicious words, deadly pranks, and pretty little suicide notes. Welcome to the most popular clique in school.
Mean Girls?
Jawbreaker?
No.
Oh.
At least you're on the right track.
Oh. Oh.
Is
Oh.
that another dick joke?
No. No. What? What would the dick joke be? Heathers.
Yes.
I just watched it.
For two. Ah.
Nah, I didn't
Excellent.
get that one.
Okay. Liz,
Yes.
it's 5-9.
I have 5?
You have 5.
Wow,
Because you
all
got, you got
Oh, Kung Fu Panda.
right off the bat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
A hardened unit of soldiers in Vietnam closes in on an unseen enemy with deadly aim. Can this battle be won?
I'm just going to insert hardened unit as my second dick joke.
Predator?
No.
Say it again.
A hardened unit of soldiers
Oh.
in Vietnam closes in on an unseen enemy with deadly aim. Can this battle be won?
Platoon?
Full Metal Jacket?
Yes.
Hey, look at you.
That's right, there's that sniper at the end. But like that's like the least part of the movie that I
I
really
know.
remember.
Who'd have thought that
What about,
snipers would have deadly aim?
Yeah, what a shitty description for that
Yeah.
movie.
Right?
Yeah.
It was
Last
really
one.
not at all what that movie was about.
No, not at all.
Anthony.
Yes.
He has a strong message for the government.
Who does?
Sending it is all he ever cared about until she came along.
Ooh, I think I know
Message
this
for the
one.
government. All he cared about until she came along.
She came along.
Don't wink
I
at
don't
me.
know.
He's winking at me, by the way.
Oh, I think I might know this.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there's no way it could be this.
Is it God Bless America?
Is it Bullsworth?
No.
Is it Hits?
Can you give it to me one more time?
He
All
has
right,
a
Brittany.
strong message for the government. Sending it is all he ever cared about until she came along.
Her?
The Joaquin Phoenix movie where he talks to Scarlett Johansson
I get
over
it.
the internet?
I finally get that movie now.
What's what? I have one last guess there.
that was it.
Yeah.
Oh no,
that's
I
it.
don't.
There's
no,
no
I
way
don't
to
need one.
tie.
That's
but
okay.
That is V for Vendetta.
Oh,
Oh,
she did come along.
She did come along.
She
I
came
feel like he
along.
still cared about that message.
Right, but it wasn't all he cared about anymore. He also cared about Natalie
Did
Portman.
she kidnap him?
I
Or he
believe
kidnapped her?
he kidnapped her.
So she didn't come along.
Well, he made her come along. Come along then.
Come along.
British.
Yes,
problematic
that's
movie.
how you get kidnapped in England.
Oh, come along.
Come along then.
Well, I suppose I'm not doing much, but I.
And then the cop comes around and he's like, well, what's all this then?
Well, I suppose I did. He asked me, and I said, I don't know. Well, you know,
Did you have her come along?
All right.
lock him up. So what do we got for a final tally there, pal?
Oh, we have a final tally of Liz with 7 points, Anthony with 9.
Hey,
I didn't
close
lose
game.
as bad as I thought I was going
It was
to.
pretty close, yeah.
High five.
It's not an
Good
easy
job.
game.
No,
You
it's
can-
not. I
you
could play
can,
it all day too. That was not the third joke.
Guys, ready to read
Yeah,
the
let's
script?
read it.
Let's
Yeah,
do it.
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay. There
Oh,
are.
yeah.
This is a children's movie. First off, let's get
Okay.
that tone straight.
Let's get
Anthony,
that straight tone.
Anthony, you will be playing 2 roles
I'll
in this
take it.
first script. One is an actor dressed as a piece of bread, and then you play Bleverly, who is kind of a.
What's the piece of bread's name? Breadverly? Is it Breadverly and Bleverly?
No, you'll find out.
Oh, all right.
That would be
Is
good
it milk
though. That's
toast? I
clever.
bet it's milk toast.
You will be playing the role of Gregory Vanderdoe.
Okay.
Sweet.
You are Big Bread. All right. You are
right.
the
Sensing
villain
a-
in this film.
Sensing a theme for the script
Yeah.
so far.
Yeah.
I'm not going to try to guess ahead of myself.
Okay, I'm excited. Interior ballroom. Before us, we see a magnificent ballroom populated by actors dressed as various ingredients. A jar of mayonnaise, a stick of salami, a block of Swiss cheese. They waltz around the room by themselves with no partners. From off the screen, a man dressed as a slice of bread with the word generic on his body waltzes in as well. Generic bread pairs up with one ingredient at a time, does a few dance steps before he pairs off with another ingredient. A glass of water approaches him, but the bread man rejects the water. The glass of water slinks away dejectedly. Suddenly, a record scratch is heard. All the ingredients stop dancing, look around at each other in confusion. Some upbeat hip-hop music pipes in from the ceiling. Explosions and fireworks go off in the background as the entire ballroom set falls to pieces, revealing they're in a dance club. A bold neon sign that reads Vanderdoe hangs against the back wall. Flanked by two lines of leggy meats with cleavage stuffed V-cuts in their costumes, another man dressed as a slice of bread approaches the generic bread man.
Oh, no.
This new rapper bread has a backwards cap on his head, baggy jeans, and an imposing red V on his chest. Rapper bread shoves generic bread out of the way, causing generic bread to go falling into the arms of the glass of water. Water spills on the bread and he begins to freak out, patting it off as though it was fire. Rapper bread hits the dance floor with attitude, swagger, and some restrictive breakdancing moves backed by his posse of sexy meats. The other ingredients are swooning. Rapper bread grabs the camera by the lens and talks directly into it. You ready for this?
Yo, Vanderdoe in the house.
Oh God, this is gonna be a rough one to get through.
Oh,
There's
you
some
have...
new bread on the block.
Wait.
Oh my
Ready?
God.
Ready?
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Let's do this.
What a beat!
Wait for it. Use the lead-in.
I think you turn up
There's
a
a
little
new
bit.
bread on the block. It's me and I'm hotter than hot. So fly you ask any homie, who do you trust with your baloney? They say it's me fo sheezy. It really is that easy. The homies on the street and the ladies on the beach know who they trust with their meats. The name's break.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just timed up really well.
The name's Vanderdoe. That's Vanderdoe. You heard what I said. Get that name in your head. My hyponutrients are making sure your buns aren't dead. See, I don't mean to brag and I don't mean to boast, but from coast to coast, I'm the fattest loaf. So out of my way, generic. I may be white, but you know I got it.
You're all cringing at home, right there with you.
Vanderdoe's bread are hella stacked, my grains and nutrients are hella packed. So listen up, this is word to the wise. When you're strutting down that shopping aisle, look for Vanderdoe. That's Vanderdoe. You gotta know, it's the only dough that'll protect yourself from phenoli.
Alicia.
Seated in the dark portion of the room is Gregory Vanderdoe, a man in his late 40s dressed in a tan suit with a red cravat. He leaps to his feet, waving his arms up and down in frustration. Next to him is a director, slumped and dejected in his director's chair. By the way, Anthony, good job.
Oh, that'll never happen again.
I'm just going to do the director. Cut. Actors take 10. Reset the stage. Again. The dance club lights are drowned out by the flooding of overhead lights. It's clear now that this is a large soundstage populated with cameras, boom mic operators, and producers. All the food actors relax and slump away as a troupe of grips hurry onto the soundstage to reset all the set pieces and clean up for the retake. Vanderdoe storms on as well, power walking to Rapper Bread.
How float no Alicia? How is it so hard to say?
Rapper Bread is visibly uncomfortable as Vanderdoe approaches him, but now that the camera isn't rolling, Rapper Bread is an exhausted, thin slice of the larger bread he portrayed in character.
Say it!
Hella
How you flow no Alicia?
How
you flow no Alicia?
Vanderdoe grabs the face of Rapper Bread in his hand and squeezes it with each line.
How
if
flow no Alicia?
Lonolicia.
How you flow no Alicia?
Haliflanello Elicio.
Gah! You idiot! You crouton!
Vanderdoe releases wrapper bread from his grip.
What's my money paying for? Not these half-wit actors, I hope.
Mr. Vanderdoe, I'm trying my best.
That's your best? I've seen better rapping at my bastard son's middle school talent show. And I hate rap! And children. But that's what kids like, the rap music. So we're gonna cram their little skull holes with so much bread rap that when they think music, they think bread.
A line of feebly looking producers and lawyers nod their head in vehement agreement.
Sir, it's just that I've never heard that word before.
You just heard it now, many times, from me.
Yes, but in life. It's the first I've heard of it in my life. What does it even mean?
Haliflonolicia!
Haliflimlicia. What does it even mean?
It means whatever you want it to mean because it doesn't exist. I made it up. If you gotta conjure something up in that Krusty's actor head of yours, it'll make it easier. What's something commoners can't live without? It means boomboxes or something. Does that work for you, Toasty? Because in the end, it doesn't matter. All that really matters is that people are lollipop-loving, sucking suckers that'll follow the orders of a slice of toast as so long as they're convincingly wrapped too. So when we tell them that they need haliflonolicia in their lives, they're gonna think,
Gee, have I had my daily dose of haliflonolicia yet? Better grab a slice of Vanderdoe bread before I die a slow and horrible death.
but they're not gonna think that. And all of this will be for naught if our bread can't perform a simple rap. So help me, if you don't nail it on this next take, I will make it absolutely certain that haliflonolicia will be the term doctors have to invent to describe what's left of your body. It might be the only legacy your career will ever have.
This extinguishes any nerve Rapper Bread was still possessing. He quickly shapes up, reminded of his place in this power-structured world. He is just the tail end of the loaf.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, Mr. Vanderdoe. I'll get it on the next take.
Good, because
Vanderdoe gets real close to Rapper Bread.
you see, actors are actually a lot like bread. It's true. Before they're anything, they're just dough. And some rise, fulfilling the role on this planet, and some get burned in the oven and tossed to the pigs as low-grade hog meat. I'm Mother Bacon Vanderdoe. I can always get more bread. Are we clear, Toasty?
Rapper Bread is rigid as the aforementioned burnt bread.
Yes, Mr. Vanderdoe, sir.
Good.
Vanderdoe gently pats the chest of the bread costume in a calming manner. Rapper Bread eases a little. Just as it looks like Vanderdoe is turning to walk away, his hands dart to where Rapper Bread's nipples would be. He pinches and twists hard.
Nips!
And don't you forget it!
Vanderdoe releases his vice grip on Storm's offset, leaving Rapper Bread to crumble where he stands, clutching his aching nipples. Vanderdoe strides offset, a pack of elderly carrots shuffling out of his warpath. Interior trailer. Moments later, the door slides open, and Vanderdoe steps into his lavish trailer. It is decked in black leather and velvet trimming, and is roomy enough to call a studio apartment. Fully stocked bar sits at one end of the room. Another is lined with boxy 27-inch televisions stacked on each other, each tuned into a different TV station. News, horse racing, game shows, and so forth. He shudders as though he was trying to shake off a husk of invisible dirt.
Plebes. Blah.
He snaps his fingers, and his assistant, Bleverly, sidles up to him with a cigar and a lighter. Vanderdoe bites down on the cigar, and Bleverly lights it. Bleverly is dressed in a frumpy gray suit, and his face is more nose than face.
Okay. Tell me everything.
Bleverly consults his clipboard and flips through some papers on it.
Where should I start, sir?
The stocks, obviously.
Well, very good news then, sir. Since there have been rumors of the buyout of Blimpco Bakeries, Vanderdoe stocks are up by 2.8%.
2.8%? How is that good news? Should be an even 3. Send word to our boys on Wall Street, see if they can bash our numbers up. Spread word of a potential buyout.
Yes,
Buy back.
sir. Yes,
Buy back.
sir. Yes, sir.
But also don't. I want them confused and talking.
Absolutely, sir.
Speaking of, what's the word on the street about the buyout?
Blimpbo have told our lawyers they won't settle for less than $2 billion.
2 billion? Pesos? Rubles? Francs?
Dollars, sir.
Oh,
U.S.
Well, I always assumed that they were foreign. They look so homely in their commercials.
Vanderdoe about faces to his wall of TVs. Coincidentally, he spots the tail end of a Blimpo bakery commercial. Marco Blimpo, a stocky, gentle-eyed Italian man with a handsome mustache, has his arm wrapped around the Rosa Maria Blimpo, who looks like his female equivalent, sans mustache. They are surrounded by a diverse group of multicultural extras, all smiling and cradling loaves of bread. The screen is muted, but as they speak, words appear across the screen in elegant writing. From our family to yours, we share our love of loaves. The whole cast waves. Text reading, family owned since 1901, fades onto the bottom of the screen. The commercial fades out and is quickly replaced by as seen on TV ad for handicap air fresheners. Vanderdoe has seen enough. He turns back to his TVs.
Ugh. Offer them 1 1/4. And if they disagree, let's stroke the brick ovens.
What were you thinking, sir? A blight on their farms? Warehouse rat infestation? Or should we just release the hounds?
I'm feeling blighty today. Perfect weather for it.
Very good choice, sir. I'll have our man in the press informed.
Send them this headline. Blimpo battles bad blight. No, scratch that, try this. Blimpo blight brightens buyout. We scratch that too. Buyers beware. Blight buries Blimpo. Buffs back buyout. Perfect.
Exquisite, sir.
That's good, Beverly. That topped with the new Halopofolicia
I know.
campaign and the FDA firmly in our pita pockets. Do you see what I did there?
I did, sir. It was very good.
I know. With Haliflonolicia and the FDA taken care of, we should be firmly in the black for years to come. And all the opposition? Well, let's just stay there toast. There's only one name that matters in the bread industry, and that's Vanderdoe. Vanderdoe!
Vanderdoe takes a long drag on his cigar.
Dough goes a long way, my boy. A long way. Penis joke.
You don't get those.
That's a rare one.
Only I get
Stamp
those.
at home. Vanderdoe stares off with a satisfied look on his face. Typically, this is the cue for Beverly to slink away, but he stands there awkwardly and fidgety. Vanderdoe finally notices him and turns to him with a sour look.
And why, pray tell, are you still there?
Beverly adjusts his tie before producing a newspaper he's been hiding.
Well, sir, there's something I really think you should see.
Vanderdoe squints suspiciously at Beverly, as though he was trying to visually bore past his toupee and into his feeble mind.
What is it? Another mom and pop startup in Reno? Are the homeless shelters riding over the horse bone additives? What do they know? It's protein. If anyone in our outer society could use more protein, it's the...
No, sir, this is different. Much different.
Well, what is it, Beverly? What is it?
Beverly.
Beverly?
With a wavering hand, Beverly passes over the folded newspaper. Vanderdoe snatches it and with a snap unfurls it. He starts reading the paper, mumbling to himself. Beverly squirms in place, looking anywhere but at Vanderdoe. Vanderdoe's mumbling trails off, his grip on the newspaper's edges turning into tight fists. Slowly, he lowers the paper from his face. It is beet red, with a vein prominently protruding from his temple. Quick puffs of his cigar issue from his mouth. He thrashes the newspaper to the ground, spins around and grabs the remote control. He beef fingers the buttons, and all the TVs sync up to the same channel. He switches stations once, twice, and finally, Projected in front of him on the walls of TVs is a local news broadcast showing a completely ecstatic young boy standing in front of a winner's podium of a stock car race. In one hand, he's clutching a trophy, and in the other, cradled gently, is a sandwich who is also shouting for joy. On the lower third of the screen reads, "Boy and breaded buddy, bring back bronze in Boulder City Speedway." Vanderdoe's head swivels to Beverly as his hand reaches out to clutch his assistant's lapel. He pulls Beverly in.
Lapel. Lapel. Not lapel.
Get me that.
His hand clutching the lapel.
Lapel.
His hand clutching the lapel. His hand clutching the lapel moves to Beverly's nipple, which he squeezes and twists.
Nip.
The news station cuts to an extreme close-up of the sandwich, laughing merrily.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh,
You got a thing for food
you
stuff.
got a thing for food stuff.
Food stuff.
Yeah.
Last week it was
Oh, my nipple's really hard now.
Oh yeah, last week was baggers. Huh. It's all bagging food and bears.
Have you written these over the years, or did you just write these for this?
Just for this.
Oh, okay.
Although I will say this one came to me in a dream.
You're a wild man. Are these thoughts you've had before and decided to write down?
Yeah.
Or did you
Yeah,
try
yeah.
to think of them all for this? Or is that what spurned this whole thing?
50-50.
Spawned.
50-50.
Okay.
Maple.
Lapel.
Do you know what the movie's about?
Yeah, as a bread executive, trying to make some commercials and compete in the bread market.
Yeah. That's
Why does he want the boy?
because he's going to be the new hit guy for his advertising. Yeah?
Just the boy?
Well, the boy in the sandwich that can speak.
Is it a sex thing?
No.
Oh, all right. It's not. I think we got it then.
Yeah. So,
I've made a talking sandwich movie.
oh, okay.
Yes, you
Yes,
have.
I have.
There's a talking sandwich movie.
I know. I had, so I went to, regrettably, I went to film school. And on a pretty much consistent basis, on the eve of a deadline, even though I had my project completed, I would have a nightmare about not having my project completed. And in my dream, I would quickly assemble a new idea.
So you
And
came
in
up
this
with
case,
a
I had,
talking sandwich.
yeah, and I was like, this is a terrible idea, but wait, it's actually a really good idea.
So then you woke up, scrapped your original thing that's all
in
done,
5 minutes.
and made the bread thing.
I never did, and I regret it.
Well, now you don't
Now
have
I
to.
don't have to.
Yeah.
Now you know the ulterior
I wish we got
motive.
to the. I want to play the sandwich.
You want to play the sandwich?
Is that the part 2 coming up?
Part 2, we have a sandwich.
Oh, can I play a sandwich?
What's the sandwich? The boy?
No, we have a boy. Okay, the next thing we have a boy.
Yes.
We have a sandwich. We have Vanderdoe, and we have his henchman, Barley and Rye.
I am done with Vanderdoe. I just can't get a feel for him. Have you a
First guy she
sandwich?
can't. Sandwich, yeah, sure, you can
Okay,
keep the
okay, okay.
sandwich.
Moving on then. What are we doing with time?
So I'll be Vanderdoe this time.
Yes,
She'll
you'll
do the
play
sandwich.
Vanderdoe and you want to do Vanderdoe?
Oh, well, she said she's done with Vanderdoe.
I'm done with Vanderdoe.
Okay. All right.
Usually we swapped halfway through.
Yeah,
Last
that's a
time
good
we
point.
did.
Okay, you're Vanderdoe. You're Barley and Rye,
Okay, and the sandwich?
and the sandwich.
Yeah.
Yes. I think I've got it all highlighted correctly.
As long as there's no Beverly, right?
There's no Beverly.
Okay.
Yeah, I noticed in my script too. There was.
Yeah, you popped in Beverly a couple times.
I'm going to blame that on autocorrect.
And
Yeah,
my
I
droopy
would
dog
too.
voice fit pretty well
That
for,
was perfect.
for Blev.
Yes.
There you are. You are Cole Bentley.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
You demolished that paperclip.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize there was a
They can
paperclip
be
budget for the show.
It's
get
the only
reused.
budget we have for the show.
Yeah, they can get reused. Look.
All right.
Oh no. You're
Is
like,
kiwi the sandwich?
yeah.
Please, is it a peanut butter sandwich?
He's kind of like a deck sandwich with like he's, you know what? There's no reason he can't be
A deck sandwich?
decked.
Decked sandwich?
Yeah, like decked with a lot of.
Come on, we're moving right along.
Oh, I see.
Okay. Exterior, desert highway, night. A full moon hangs over a long stretch of empty highway that cuts through an equally sparse desert, pickled with a few cacti. Off the road's shoulder, we see, with tires embedded into the sand, is a Formula One race car. Steam spews from its hood, and the death rattle of its radiator clicks into the night. Many paces down the road, past a sign that reads Phoenix, 15 miles, is Cole Bentley, our bespectacled 12-year-old hero, dressed like a playtime Rambo, complete with jungle camo pants, war paint, and a red sock tied around his head. He's walking away from the rundown vehicle.
We'll have to manage the rest of the way on foot. I think we lost them, though, so we should be safe.
Cradled in Cole's hand is Peebee, a decked sandwich with 2 toothpick olive eyes.
They're long gone. There's no way they could have followed us. Those were some kick-butt moves you pulled off to escape. You keep that up, and I bet you could go pro.
Peebee's
I
bread.
don't like that. I'm gonna do something different for his voice. His voice is gonna change.
You want to try it again?
No, that's all right.
Peebee's bread slice ends flap as he speaks.
Wow, you think?
You bet your buns, kid. Those donuts you spun to get through the laser field, and when you use those alligators as a ramp to get over the moat, hachi sriracha.
That's my catchphrase.
I know. What about the kickflip 180 ollie you did to keep the keys off the guard's belt? I thought that was pretty cool.
It was, but not as cool as that rocket pack you invented to get us through the air ducts.
Nuh-uh. What was really cool is when you spat out your pickle slices and the guard slipped and fell into the acid vats.
The two share a hearty bonding laugh.
Well, I know one thing's for sure. That was the greatest rescue mission I've ever been in. In fact, it's the only one I've been in. Do me a favor, kid. Let's keep it like that. Ow.
Peebee, Peebee reels in pain, coughing, and hacks up some ketchup.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Peebee, are you okay?
Yeah, kid. Ain't nothing this old sandwich couldn't handle. Just do me a solid and give me a hand.
Cole wipes away the ketchup from Peebee's lips.
Is this?
Just catch up, kid. I'll be fine. We just gotta keep our nose in front of us.
Peebee, what did they do to you?
Barely nothing. Don't worry about it. My crust's too thick for those baddies.
Cole looks down to Peebee, the eyes of a concerned parent.
Ah, don't give me that look. You know how it makes me all soggy.
Peebee, remember our promise? Burgers and fries.
Peebee sighs.
Never lie to each other.
That's even right. Why would...
You're my burger.
And you're my small fry.
There's a beat as they share a knowing look. There's a touch of shame in Peebee's eyes. Then Peebee starts coughing loudly again.
I'm sorry, kid. You know I don't mean to lie to you.
Then tell me what they did to you, please.
Okay, first, they broke out the panini press.
No!
Cole takes a deeper look at Peebee in his hands. He sees the cross-stitch burn patterns on his bread. Cole runs his hand gently over them.
Wow, easy there, they're still fresh. Yeah, they did. First horizontal, then vertical. Then those monsters, they did it sideways and up and down, and it was bad, kid. I was red hot. I mean, I was steaming, buddy.
Oh no! What? You son of a bitch! What? Is that a Thin Lizzy reference?
Absolutely
You piece of shit!
I don't even know. I don't like Thin Lizzy, so.
Oh, thank you for recognizing that.
We're gonna get sued.
If those kids don't want to go, forget them.
Okay. Cole is dead silent. He cradles Peebee closer to his chest.
Then they slid me a tomato.
Oh, a wet tomato?
The soggiest.
Oh no! Let me get it out!
Cole reaches to lift up a slice of Peebee's bread.
No, don't. I don't want you to see the mess in there. Besides, it's too late. My insides are like the Okefenokee. Taking out that tomato would just open the wound.
Those buttheads, they won't get away with this.
Hey, language there, my small fry. I know you're angry, but remember, be a good word chooser. Swearing is for losers.
As for losers, I know, I'm sorry.
It's okay, kid. You're no longer in my book.
Whoa.
Damn!
Let's get going.
Can we do that one?
What? We nailed it. It's okay, kid. You're no loser in my book. Let's get going.
Okay, just hold on tight and we'll get you back home.
They continue their trek down the road. They only make it another 20 yards or so before a small light appears in the horizon.
Hey, what's that?
Cole turns around. The light grows a little larger. The sound of a car rumbling is heard in the distance.
They caught up. Quick, kid. We gotta hide.
Hide? Where? There's nowhere to hide.
You could...
The two look around frantically. Meanwhile, the lights in the distance have gotten closer, and it's now clearly emitted from some large vehicle. They're almost out of time.
Aw, jeez. All right, do you trust me?
What do you mean?
Do you trust me?
Of course I do.
Okay. Hold on to your Pampers.
Suddenly, PB's sandwich lips enlarge and engulf Cole in a single bite.
What?
PB flops to the ground with no one to hold him up. Oof. Cut 2, interior. PB's stomach continuous. Cole is floating in a strange, empty environment filled with red hues and floating white blobby globules.
Whoa!
Cut 2, exterior, desert highway continuous. PB is lying in wait by the side of the road. He in the section of road becomes instantly lit when a van in the shape of a loaf of bread comes screeching to a halt.
Where am I? Did you eat me?
You wanna get caught again? Just keep it cool.
There's an uncomfortable silence before it's broken with noises of clanging around from the van. The hatch on the roof of the loaf van creaks open and Gregory Vanderdoe pops out from the top.
Aha! There! I told you! The vehicle they used to escape. They must be close by.
A voice is heard in the porthole.
What's that, boss?
I said,
Boss, you gotta speak up. We can't hear you.
listen, you goons! I'm not gonna... Hey, wait! Ah!
Barley and Rye, Gregory's twin goons, emerge from the porthole as well, and all three of them get crammed in the small space, unable to move their arms.
Oof. Geez, boss, it's tight up here.
This exit wasn't built for more than one person, you flatbreads! What are you doing?
Well, we couldn't hear you too good down there, boss. What was this you trying to tell us?
I said that... Oh, never mind. Just keep your eyes peeled for the kid.
Yes, sir. Like potatoes, sir.
Yes, sir. Like radishes, sir.
Good, now move!
Oh, I think I'm stuck, sir.
Yup, definitely stuck.
Ah, you bumbling sponge butts. Just
Gregory jerks around and we can hear his boot clanging on the inside of the van.
drive. He can't be far. Ah, keep moving.
Sorry, boss.
The low fan drives off into the distance. When the coast is officially clear, PB regurgitates Cole. Cole slides onto the sand, covered in loose mayo and mustard.
Whoa, that was weird.
You're telling me. I forgot what this voice is now. Ooh. It gets harder and harder to do.
Looks like following the road home is off the menu, eh, PB?
What other way is there? You don't mean we have to go through the desert? That's Loco Tacos.
I do, but don't worry.
Cole pulls out a device that looks like an electronic GPS.
I invented this tracker unit that should guide us. They're probably going straight to my house, so that leaves us with not many options. Unless...
You don't mean.
Yes, we have to team up with the Soup Boys. That's boys with a Z, by the way.
But those boys are 5-star doofuses. More like soup brains.
True. We have a common enemy now, though, so it's worth a shot. In fact, it might be our only shot. It'll take us longer to get to their hideout, but we can do it. Just hang in there, buddy.
PB sighs.
You're always a smart cookie, so I trust you. I'm sure I can hold out for just a little longer.
With the tracker in one hand and PB in the other, Cole marches out into the desert.
Let's just hope those soup boys aren't all washed up when we get there.
Fade 2, exterior, desert, afternoon. The sun burns bright and hot, creating heat waves that undulate from the flat, pale surface. Buzzards circle ominously in the sky. In the thick of it are Cole and PB, who are still trekking across the desert. They look worse for wear, as the sun and heat have taken a toll on them. Cole looks ready to collapse.
Who knew the desert would be so hot?
According to popular science, the hottest it has ever gotten in an Arizona desert is 128 degrees in 1994.
And how hot does it have to be to fry an egg?
130 degrees minimum.
Good. Then at least my groceries are safe. I should have asked what temperature brains boil.
That would be...
Mama Tatas, don't answer that.
Just hang in there. It's just a little bit further. Think cool thoughts.
Okay. Cool thoughts. Ice cream sandwiches. Iced tea. Gazpacho.
Fresh fruit smoothies.
Skinny dipping snowmen doing a polar plunge.
Freezy pops.
Cole looks down at his tracker unit. It too looks like the heat is getting to it, fading in and out, graphics glitching.
Mrs. Claus's hey, what's the matter?
Jeez Louise. The tracker is overheating, I think.
Same goes for you. Maybe we should take a break, huh?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
They have a seat in the minimal shade of a cactus. The sun is searing and unrelenting. You can almost hear the sizzle. There's a beat of silence before Cole speaks.
I don't know, PB. It's hot. I'm hungry. We have such a long way to go.
PB thinks deep and hard. He looks up at the mussy face of Cole. Sand-stained and sweaty, he unfurls slowly, a realization settling in on his mind.
That might be true. But you know, just a week ago I was nothing but a sandwich, sitting on a kitchen countertop. It was such a small world, and I was a very small existence until I met you. When I used to imagine the sun in my head, I could only see a lemon hovering over the microwave. There it is, luminous, burning, the giver and taker of life, greater than 100 lemons put together. Never thought such a blessing could exist outside the fridge, let alone to be able to behold it with my very own pimentos. Nor did I think such wondrous experiences could be had stepping beyond the front yard. Yet here I've come, and here we am. We've a long way to go, but it's beans compared to how far we've come, and how far you've brought me. Saying thanks for everything feels like a lemon. It's not true enough.
You're talking crazy, PB.
Maybe. I think I'm just trying to say there's no doubt in my doughy brain that you'll make it to the end.
How are we gonna do it, though?
I never said we.
Cole looks down at PB.
Well, what do you mean? You don't...
Slowly, PB's olive eyes turn up to Cole.
No. Don't say it.
Kid, I'm all worn out.
No, you'll be okay. You can make it. I'm not gonna leave you behind.
This sandwich has hit the floor, and it's been more than 5 seconds. I'm toast, kid.
Tears start welling up in Cole's eyes, but he never once looks away from PB's unwavering gaze.
Please, no. We've been through so much. How can you say this is the end?
This isn't the end. No, sir. You need to keep it going, because only you can. But this old loaf, well, I've used up all my energy, kiddo. I can feel my flavor slipping away, vanishing like cotton candy in the rain. There's only one way out of this jam. You gotta eat me.
What?
You need the energy. You don't eat me now, we're both buzzard buffet. But you might be able to make it if you eat me. I should last you long enough to make it to the hideout.
You know I can't eat you. What would I do when you're gone? I won't do it. I'd rather die here and feed the buzzards.
Kid, it's the only way. If you can make it, there's a chance you can make me again.
But I wouldn't know how. I can't remember the formula, recipe. The exact measurement of mayonnaise, the cubic millimeter of salami, the density of the grain. I didn't write any of it down. I wouldn't know how to make you again.
Kid, listen to me. There's no perfect formula, no equation that'll ever work, not in a million tries. The fact of the matter is, you can't calculate the magic in your heart.
Oof.
It was never about science, it was about love. I know you can do it again.
Their mutual gaze is like an iron rod.
Not old, it's like an iron rod. Number 3.
Whoa! Their mutual gaze is like an iron rod, unfaltering, strong.
You promise you'll be back?
This burger never lies. Now do it quickly before I go sour on the idea.
PB turns away again to face the horizon. Cole begins to weep. Very slowly, Cole lifts PB to mouth level. Cole holds him there as he stifles as best he can. A single droplet of olive oil forms in PB's eye.
Doesn't make sense.
Oh, lemon in the sky. You are more real than I could have imagined. To think not long ago, I was just a hodgepodge of fridge findings. A nobody spread out over a counter, waiting, begging to be something. Longing for someone with enough love in their heart to come along and make me something.
Chomp.
Ah! It fucking hurts!
Cole chews on a massive bite he took out of PB.
I'm sorry, PB.
No, don't stop. You need to keep. Fuck!
Chomp. Another bite.
I promise I'll bring you back.
I know! Ah! The world outside the kitchen. Such wonder. Such. You fucking piece of shit!
Chomp. Cole eats into PB faster.
I don't regret. You fuck a second. A single moment. You piss pimple!
Alright. PB's red lips flap wildly as his olive eyes turn up, shaking on their toothpicks. Then the trembling slows to a stop. The sandwich has gone silent. Cole, lips and fingers smattered with condiments and crumbs, continues to eat the remainder of his meal under the brutal sun. Fade out.
Whew, whew, whew. God, the emotions.
I know.
Ugh. So, you told Liz that it was a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
No, he didn't.
You said, well, his name's
No, I
PB.
asked it if
And
that
you
was-
say yes?
I didn't say yes. I was going to say, when in your imagination, like, it's all
He
magical.
calls himself a burger, and he's got olives on his eyes, and then you're saying he's got fucking salami and mayonnaise.
Well, he's definitely not a burger.
Well, he
In
says
the same
this
way,
burger.
in the same way, Cole is not a French fry. So,
Oh, I was picturing a french fry the whole time. What the fuck?
No, but also, why would a tomato hurt him?
it's a wet tomato.
Oh, so like soggies up the bread?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh, it's the worst.
you're the worst. I know. Soggy up the bread.
You're the
It's
worst.
a Goo Goo Dolls album.
You ate your. You ate your only friend.
Yeah, well, you wrote it.
Did I?
Oh, wait, did you?
I don't know.
Wait a minute. You copied this. I've seen
Yeah.
this movie.
It was
Spielberg.
Thin Lizzy's.
Yeah, listening Spielberg.
Collaboration
Yeah.
that everyone's been waiting for.
What do you think the what do we call those? The log line would be for this if it was on Netflix.
Oh, that's a good one.
Well, what's that? I don't have the full story in my head, so
What is the full story?
I mean, does it matter? Because the full story sure wasn't like the sharpshooting enemy down numb.
a sharp shooting piss pimple. They're on the hunt for the kid. All right, so yeah, a burger executive has to hunt down his latest acquisition in the form of a young fry boy. Except pop some puns in there and call it a day.
All right.
That's fair. It is completely inaccurate.
Can what's Vanderbreg?
Vanderdoe.
Vander-
That's Vanderdoe.
Vanderdoe?
Get that name in your head. I also want to thank
There's
you for
some puns
doing
in
that
there.
rap. I actually wrote the rap. Then I did the music.
Did you?
Then
You
yeah,
wrote it?
I wrote it. Can you believe? No, it was also Thin Lizzy.
I thought I recognized it.
Yeah. No, I wrote it, and then I did the music on like GarageBand, and I was like,
Right.
you know what? I don't want it to be that bad for Anthony, so I actually tested it out.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, no.
It was pretty bad, I'll tell you that much.
I don't know. I think I got it down pretty good after a few tries.
Oh, I'm sure the mix was fine.
I thought you did well.
Did you clarify that word with him beforehand? Did you know about that word?
Yeah.
I thought you might have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I already forgot what it was.
Would you message her and say, you gotta remember this word?
Yeah, basically,
Yeah,
yeah.
pretty much.
Wow.
You actually pronounced it correctly at some point, though.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I told you he's good with words.
I didn't mean
You're a
to.
good word chooser.
Yeah.
So we can't
Thanks.
think of the line for
Oh, a log line?
The log line.
All right, how about this?
We always
I have a large erection. That's number 4. Just wanted to get that out of the way. All right, we're done with that.
yeah.
Bingo. Got it. Yeah, I wrote in the Soup Boys with only a vague idea of who they actually were.
Oh.
I'm
Is that
just-
going to be a spin-off for you at some point?
It might be. I'm just curious about your interpretation. Assuming there
There are
was.
definitely 5 different soups with names that are alliterations with the name of soup. And they're spunky, peppy little guys run around in
right.
bowls and they kind of dance and they slosh everywhere while they're running around.
Like Carl Chowder. Charlie
A little more
Chowder?
specific. Yeah, Charlie Chowder.
Charlie Chowder.
Berry Bisque.
Berry
Bisque.
bisque. No, that
Berry
sounds like
bisque.
it's made of berries.
Okay,
Bradley bisque.
Bradley
No.
Bisque. Oh, that's all right. Bradley
no.
Bisque.
How about stew?
Just and then the 5th one is just stew.
stew.
Yes. So Charlie Chowder, Bradley Bisque. You got Frankie French Onion.
What a bastard.
He's the worst.
Yeah.
And
He goes to France as a foreign exchange student for like 1 quarter, and then
It's me, Frankie French Onion. I'm cultured and shit. It's Frankie French Onion. And Gary Gazpacho.
Gary. Oh,
Gary gazpacho.
I hate
Yeah.
Gary Gazpacho.
And Stu. Hey. Hey.
Hey.
I don't really know these guys very well.
You want to rap or keep going?
Oh, hey, it's all you, man. What else you got? You got more stuff?
Well, I mean, we do have to rap with the movie's name.
Was rap
that's right,
was
that's what
rap
we
a bread
did.
reference?
No,
Oh,
no.
that's
So we
a
need to come
rap.
up with a.
That's a little too easy, don't you think?
Have you read your script?
No.
Oh, the name of the movie?
Yeah,
How about that's a rap?
That's a. Can I write that down? That's a rap. I'm sorry, he won.
Oh,
he
I
gets
know.
to choose.
What do you got?
Sand, which way did they go?
That's a little clumsy for a title, don't you think?
No way, it's perfect.
That could be the tagline.
No, sand, which way did they go?
That's
It's European. They use long names.
It's not European.
That's a good line to have in the movie. I see Stu saying that. No, Charlie Chowder says that.
Sand, which way did they go? No. Is that that's a rap? Is that your answer?
That's what I like, yeah. But I mean,
Do we have a
it's up to
director?
interpretation.
How about pickles on the side?
Ew.
I think it's like, what if that's like, that's a rap too, colon, pickles on the side.
It's a rap too. Pickles on the side. All right.
Okay.
Okay, when we write the sequel, however that's going to happen.
That's gonna
The
be
sequel, Peevy's got to
I'm
find
gonna have
love. There's got to be a girl.
I'm gonna have James Gunn directing because I want to get him
That's a-
back into motion pictures.
Got to start at the bottom and work his way back up, apparently.
But I do think he'd do a good job with this as well. That's his style.
What does a girl sandwich look like? I guess what does a guy sandwich look like?
This is gonna get gross, and I want no part of it.
I thought you had a quota of 5 dick jokes.
I feel like
That
the
was
girl
4.
sandwich is gonna
4?
look just
My
like the
bad.
guy sandwich, but she's gonna have little bits of like parsley above the olives as eyelashes,
Oh, yeah, I like it.
and like maybe a little bit of tomato sticking out for lips.
Can I just put you down as the art director for this film?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
And I mean, you already mentioned he was made of salami, so I think obviously.
He's like a magical sandwich. He's made of like whatever, like
Alright.
it's basically his body is like a dimensional gateway into just food. So
I'd like
whatever
to
he
meet him.
needs.
Thank God nobody at home can see what Neil's doing with his wrists right now.
All right.
Hachi sriracha.
Hachi.
Sriracha. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
Do you have any casting or? Oh, we had James Gunn. James Gunn. All right.
It's directing.
Yeah.
Let's
I think-
see.
I think John Goodman should play Vander
Oh yeah.
Bread,
That
or
could work.
what was his name?
Vanderdoe.
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 Yeah.
John
I said,
Goodman.
get that name in your head.
Michael Keaton should be PB.
Yeah.
I'd
Why?
like to hear that. I don't know.
Oh, Blubber. Stephen Root as
Oh,
Blubberly.
That's you. That's you.
Yes, that would be good.
Yep.
Stephen Root as Blubberly.
Okay.
I don't know any child actors.
Yeah, you know what? That is a problem.
And Dakota Fanning as Cole.
Yeah, let's do it.
I hate Dakota Fanning.
Isn't she too old now?
That was a joke. She's the only child actor I know. Dakota Fanning. We'll have to manage the rest of the way on foot.
Okay.
That's my current Dakota Fanning impression.
I thought that was your Michael Caine.
We'll have to manage the rest of the way on foot.
Is that your
That's
Michael
as good as I
Caine?
can do for
What?
Michael Caine, yes. Can you out Michael Caine me?
I don't know.
Well, you better try.
No, it's all right. I forget what Michael Caine sounds like. I just know it doesn't sound like
You
that.
can do it.
It's like, Michael Caine, they're long gone. There's no way. No, that's tough. I always want to throw in Master Wayne at the end of it, you know? They're long gone.
What about
Master.
the
No.
kickflip 180 ollie you did to get the keys off the guard's belt?
That sounds like Sean Connery.
No.
Yes.
What about the kickflip 180 ollie you did to get the keys off this?
man now,
You're the man now, dog. Bolt the door if you're coming in. Hey, tell your Sean Connery joke.
You just,
Did I ruin it?
you just
Fuck. Hey, Liz, tell an unrelated joke.
I'm all ears, please.
knock knock.
Who's there?
Dishes.
Dishes who?
Dishes. Sean Connery.
Because he speaks like that, in that manner.
Maybe he could be PB.
You know
He only
what?
does voice work now.
You bet your
That's
buns, kid. Hachi sriracha.
Hachi sriracha.
All right. Guys, I think that's a wrap.
Oh, that's what I said about the thing. Oh, pickles on the side.
All right. Any last shout outs? Anything you want to plug?
Yeah, I need to plug my charger in.
Wow. Okay.
I'm at
Strikes
46%.
again. Oh my God.
No.
It's about what I'd grade your performance here tonight as well.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I give it 1 star and a stale wheat thin
Still wheat thin.
joke. That
Yeah, no, I
nobody
understand.
can get.
I'll give it 3 stars on a bulky
Thank
roll.
you for having us,
You
Neil.
like a nice bulky roll?
We
I
look
love a
forward
good
to
bulky
coming
roll.
back
Ciabatta.
next week.
We got 2 things going on right now.
I'm
Yes.
just trying to give you a soundbite to wrap it on.
So thank you again, Liz and Anthony.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for
You're very
having
welcome.
us.
You can find me, Neil Bonsteel, at Mayor McFrumples at Twitter. Email us at scriptapartpodcast@gmail.com. All things music provided by Brian Bonsteel. Huge thank you to East Hampton Media for providing the space and equipment to record this podcast. They are a generous and worthwhile organization, so check them out. Thank you to Rachel for coping with us and doing the sound mixing and being very patient. Thank you for listening. And that is the end.
Cole Bentley was just a kid too smart for his own good who couldn't catch a break.
Hey guys! Check out my latest hydrogen particle Whoa! Oopsie!
Get out of here. Go invent yourself some friends.
Why can't I ever fit in?
Hey kid, easy on the mail, eh?
What?
From 20th Century Fox comes a movie with all the ingredients. Action!
Oh no! Can we make it?
You bet your buns, kid.
Comedy!
Who are you, bozos?
I'm Charlie Chowder. That's Bradley Bisque, Frank B. French Onion, Gary Gazpacho, and Dad Stu.
Yo.
We're the Soup Boys.
More like soup brains.
Drama!
Kid, listen to me. There's no perfect formula. No equation that'll ever work. Because the fact of the matter is, you can't calculate the magic in your heart.
This summer, Not All Heroes Wear Capes. Starring Dakota Fanning as Cole Bentley.
Yes! Calculus rules!
John Goodman as the devilish Vanderdoe.
Get me that bread!
Stephen Root as Bleverly.
Very good choice, sir.
And Sir Sean Connery as the Sandwich.
Archie's the Archie.
James Gunn presents That's a Wrap. Rated G.